Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, it is a pretty sunny autumnal day out here in Blythe. Very nice to see the sun out, and you know, my favourite time of year is autumn. I've got my autumnal colours shirt on there to represent the autumn season still, and obviously we are slowly heading into winter. I am really ecstatic to do my latest Blu-ray and 4K haul here today on the channel, and this might just be my best Blu-ray and 4K haul video yet. I mean, I've had some brilliant there are some Blu-ray haul videos and 4K haul videos I've done where I've still been really happy with the titles I've added to the collection, but this might be just my best one yet, and to show you guys what has been making inroads into the Sammy G collection as well. Guys, before I do show you what I have recently bought and added to the collection, I just wanted to give a bit of a life update. I have just landed myself into a new job. Really looking forward to starting this new job. It is very exciting times in the Sammy G world, and I got the news that I'm going to be starting to work in Cramlington. I was there last week on Friday. I had the interview, and I've just found out that I got the job on Friday. And yeah, absolutely totally wowed by that news. And I just want to say as well, guys, to my dear friends, family, and all you guys, thank you so much for your wonderful, kind, caring messages, your support there. I really do appreciate that, and you know, for the wonderful messages, the lovely comments on my social media as well, in regards to the news of getting a new job. Thank you so much, folks. I love you all dearly, and yeah, it's just a fantastic feeling getting this new job and working with some great like-minded people as well. So yep, I'll keep you guys updated of how the new job is going and stuff, but really excited to start that new chapter. So I thought, to celebrate that, what better way to do here than to deliver a brand new Blu-ray and 4K haul video on the channel. So grab yourself a cuppa, guys. The weekend is almost here, and it is happy go Larry times in the Sammy G world. Oh, world of cinema. I should have just said world of cinema, really, shouldn't I? So yeah, let's get on with the show. Let the good times roll to infinity and one beyond. Let's bring it on. The weekend's almost here, guys. Let's go. Bring on the show. Come on, let's go. Right, guys, so the first thing to show you is now Angelo at Napalm Films was doing like a giveaway on his channel of some Blu-rays he's upgraded or he was just getting rid of, and I didn't have this in my collection, and I think now I've got all the Friday the 13th film series on both Blu-ray, and there's a couple which I've got on 4K, and this now completes the collection, and that is Friday the 13th, the 2009 remake. I've heard this film is absolutely fantastic. Jordan Movie Worm is a big fan of this remake. I do remember Dave at Savage Zombie Reviews, he's spoken really highly of this film as well, and yeah, this is meant to be one of the best horror remakes in recent times. And yeah, a massive thank you to Angelo at Napalm Films for sending me this my way, and I've heard it is a banging remake as well. And this is the extended cut. Not too sure how long the theatrical cut runs for, but this is 105 minutes. So yeah, see how we get on with that one. Thanks very much for that one again, Ange. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, and also, guys, I potentially had my bargain haul of the year. A sale. They're having a clearance sale, and a lot of their titles were heavily reduced. So I took good advantage of that, and I picked up 5 titles on that day. Now, one of which is a 4K, and this Blu-ray came to the sum of, want to know how much it was? 10 pence for a 4K. Like, honestly, guys, when I was told that, my mind blown. I just couldn't believe it, that this 4K was that, like, it was going for 10 pence. Honestly, it is just mind-blowing. But I am interested in checking this film out. If I don't get on with it, guys, I'm probably going to sell it on. And I paid 10 pence for it. But hopefully I will get some enjoyment out of this film, even if it's just a one-time viewing of something. And that is Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I'll tell you what, I'll see if I can put this. Might be a bit better putting this ring light on, just in case. In case it goes tits up. Might be a bit better. Very professional of me, this. Yeah, that might be a bit better. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Yeah, that's a bit better, actually. Yeah, so I've heard this is okay, just average at best. But if I get like a decent 6 out of 10 sort of film, that is good enough for me. And yeah, I remember watching oh God, what was it, guys? It was absolutely pants. It was Wonder Woman 1984. I didn't get on with that film, but the first film I really enjoyed, and the first Shazam film I really enjoyed. So yeah, and it was 10 pence for a 4K, guys. So kind of the absolute bargain of the year, possibly. This one for 4K as well. Yeah, just can't believe it. But hopefully I'll get some enjoyment out of that one. A horror film from 2009, which is possibly one of my favourite ever years for film, guys. I really didn't, obviously 2009 is responsible for one of my favourite films ever, 500 Days of Summer. But there was other great films that came out that year, and I did... yeah, I've heard this is pretty good. I've heard the sequel is okay as well, and that is the film Orphan. Orphan, which is meant to be quite an original, like, horror movie, this one. Don't really know too much about it. I'm kind of going into this one quite completely blind, actually, but yeah, only 10 pence for this Blu-ray, guys. I've heard it's pretty good as well. Right, yeah, I've not heard the best things about this film, guys, but I am a sucker for, like, these British, like, gems and stuff. I've heard this one is okay, but nothing to write home about. But if I don't get on with the film, guys, I've only spent the sum of 10 pence for this Blu-ray, and that is The Festival. This has got, yeah, Joe Thomas, who played Simon in In-Betweeners. And there's also Noel Fielding, Nick Frost, and a couple other actors in there, yeah. So this one might be worth watching, like in like the summer and that, and yeah, I don't have the first In-Betweeners movie on Blu-ray actually, so I do need to get onto that. But yeah, so yeah, this one might be okay, but yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. And obviously probably a nice, like, kind of just a sort of chilled out, like, kind of summer flick, this one as well. But yeah, that's The Festival. Then a film that I do really like, actually, I've got a big soft spot for. And again, it was absolutely great to finally get this in my Blu-ray collection. Just another British gem. You know, I do love all things Aardman, and yeah, seen this one a few times over the years. It was only about a couple of years ago when I last watched this one, and I'm really surprised this didn't get a sequel, actually. But The Pirates and Adventure with Scientists, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this film at the cinema, and it is just a really charmful British animated movie. Great voiced cast with Hugh Grant, David Tennant, you've got Martin Freeman, Salma Hayek as well. So yeah, really good voice cast to that one. And yeah, just a really fun set of characters, good rival to the story, and we've got something fallen there. Bit of background artwork as well. So yeah, very good stuff, and you can feel free to use the download codes, guys, because it expired the 10th of September 2014 there, so you're more than welcome to use that if you want to. So yeah, definitely will be keeping this one in my collection, because I've really had a good time with this one. Yeah, that's Pirates and Adventure with Scientists. Then we've got the sequel to East is East, which I do really like that film. I have got that one on Blu-ray, actually, and I have seen it a few times, and this is kind of like a direct sequel, but kind of just with one of the main characters actually there's a couple of main characters from the first film, but this is, I think, set in Bradford as well, which is not too far from where I'm originally from, which is Halifax. And yeah, that is West is West. I think I did start watching this one many years ago. It might have been on Film 4, but I never got round to finishing it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a first time watching full swing. So there is one of the, so you've got the main parents, and then one of their children from the original is like more grown up in this film as well. But yeah, as I say, guys, love my British movies, as you know, and yeah, this could be a delightful, like, sequel, that one. That is West is West. Right, guys, also I got some more American comedies added to my Blu-ray collection, because yeah, a lot of these American comedies, and this year, I've got to say, guys, I've had such a great time going back to a lot of these American comedies, wherever that was upon revisit, or some of which for the first time. Just really had a fun time going on this American comedy binge that I did earlier in the year, and I've actually gone back to some American comedies since as well. But yeah, there was quite a few of these I did want to get like in my Blu-ray collection, because I know they're going to be movies I will come back to time, and just worth having in the Blu-ray collection. And there's a fair few more of these American comedies I do want to get on Blu-ray at some point, but very happy to add these to the collection recently. And there's actually a few of these are kind of out of print titles as well. I've got so about yeah, 3 or 4 of these titles I did get from CX website because yeah, I just thought that was the cheapest they were going for, and on eBay there wasn't that many listings, so I did bite the bullet there. And thankfully, though, guys, they did come in pretty tidy nick there, pretty good condition, so I was really happy with that. The first one I've watched for the first time in absolute years. First time I think I watched it was about 15, 16 years ago, and I don't think I went back to it ever since, but really happy to get this in my Blu-ray collection at long last, and that is Meet the Parents. Yeah, really enjoyed this on revisit. Just a great sort of like first entry into this Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, like film series. I know they're going to be doing a new one, aren't they? Is it next year or the year after? We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, I do actually personally do prefer Meet the Fockers, but this is still a good a good first entry into that film series. And yeah, just love the rivalry between Greg and Jack in this. It is just so entertaining to watch. Oh man, that scene where where Greg is just on the roof and he's trying to listen into this conversation, and then he accidentally, there's this like, I think it's like cigar that he accidentally drops on the ground, and then this whole like display and stuff accidentally catches fire. And then he's gonna try and find the missing cat as well. Oh man, it is so funny. I just love these kind of films, and yeah, just love both Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro as well. And there's other great actors in there too, so yeah. Really enjoyed that one. Yeah, really enjoyed that one on revisit. That's Meet the Parents. Just under £8 in total. That one with delivery cost as well. So that was pretty good for that one. And then yeah, similar. I bought this one off CX website. I think this just came under £9 including postage. Again, was more than happy to pay that because it's a long out of print title. There's other listings that they've asked for £15 to £20 roughly. So to get this for just under £9, I was more than happy to pay that. And again, guys, a film that I really enjoyed going back to after so many years. And that's Along Came This Blu-ray, and Along Came Polly as well. Really enjoyed this one on revisit. Oh my god, guys, that scene with the spices, and then Ben Stiller basically gets the shits basically, and then the bathroom just starts to flood. Oh man, that is probably the standout scene. But I love the scene where he's just basically doing this dance contest as well. Just really enjoyable. Philip Seymour Hoffman is so funny in this film as well. Probably my favourite character of the film. And yeah, just had a lot of fun with this one on rewatch there. So that is Meet the Parents. So I can say I've seen the first film for this one, but I haven't seen the sequel. And I got this for just under £6 off eBay, and I was more than happy to pay that for both of these films, because I think the first film was on its own on Blu-ray for like £7, £8, but there was this double pack that went for just under £6 with postage, so I couldn't argue with that really. That was a right bargain that there. And actually the first film I've not seen for absolute years, so it's gonna be like a breath of fresh air going back to that film, but really did enjoy it. And that is both Zoolander 1 and 2. Yeah, Zoolander 1 I do remember really enjoying, but I haven't got round to checking out its Legacy sequel, which admittedly I've not heard the best things about, but yeah, as I say, guys, I am just a sucker for these American comedies, and again, if the sequel gets like a 5 or 6 out of 10 sort of thing, I'm still going to be happy with that, but I'm still going to be keeping this in the collection anyway. And yeah. The first Zoolander, the second Zoolander as well. So really good stuff. So yep, and of course, yep, you've got Will Ferrell, Penelope Cruz is in there, Kirsten Wiig. You've got Jerry Stiller in the first film, John Voight. Yeah, really good cast to be fair. And Owen Wilson's in there, Christine Taylor, and Ben Stiller. As I say, completely forgot as well. He actually directed both of these films as well. So yeah, I think though Ben Stiller is a pretty underrated director, to be honest. But yeah, really happy to get these for the price I did. Still continuing on with that American comedy binge. And I got this for about just under £4. I think just under £4 off CX website. Actually, no, sorry, I think it was just under £7 with postage, but more than happy to pay that, guys, because it is a long hour print title now, and it's one I don't see about too often, but I did watch this for the first time earlier in the year, and I had such a good time with this one. I know this is Jordan's favourite American comedy film, and I can totally see why, because I had such a great time with this one as well, and that is Wedding Crashers. Yeah, such a good American comedy film, again with powerhouse, you know, like obviously actors right here, obviously Christopher Walken, Bradley Cooper, but the main two leads as well do a stellar job. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, who are just dynamite together in this film. James Seymour, Rachel McAdams, you've got a cameo from Will Ferrell. Just such an entertaining film about these two best friends that go on this traditional season where they go and get crash weddings, for each day. They go on a binge of going on each wedding after wedding to basically to see if there's any ladies there that are single. It is, yeah, just such a funny film, this one, guys, and really entertaining on the whole. So Wedding Crashers there, really good stuff. And again, believe it or not, guys, this was a first time watch for me. Now, I did get this one off eBay for, I think it was just about £6 with postage, which I was more than happy to pay that as well. And again, had a really entertaining time with this one. I don't think this is the extended version, but the theatrical version, but either way, guys, still really good to have in my collection. But I think the extended edition, I think there's about an extra, it could be an extra 2-3 minutes, I think, whereas this is the standard version, but still nonetheless just happy to say I've got this one in my Blu-ray collection, and that is Dodgeball with Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn, and just a dodge, duck, dip, dive. Yeah, just a really entertaining film, this one. Christine Taylor's in there as well. Theodore Shapiro, who has done a few of these other scores for other American comedies as well. And just a great rivalry between Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller in there as well. So more than happy to get this one in my Blu-ray collection. And is that it for American comedies? Now, there might be one more other American comedy to come later in this video, because I am expecting a couple of deliveries there. But again, guys, this was, again, actually a first-time watch. And I literally watched this, I think, the day after I first watched Dodgeball. But yeah, I must admit, when I originally watched it, I did enjoy it, but I wrote it down as a bit of a one-time watch, guys. But you know what, guys? I went away and I thought more about this film a little bit than I thought as a one-time viewing. And I was like, yeah, do you know what? Thinking more about it and talking about it a bit more, I actually would watch this again. And yeah, my friend, she spoke really highly of this film. So yeah, great recommendation from my friends there. And it is a film that I would definitely go back to in the future. So the Blu-ray, this was a little bit more, admittedly. I think this was just about, it was about £8, but I think just under £3 postage on top of that. But again, guys, considering this is a long out of print title, and I've seen it on eBay go for much, much more than that, and that is Never Been Kissed with Drew Barrymore. Yeah, really did enjoy this one, to be fair. Like a decent, not so much laugh out loud American comedy, but it is still a decent watch, and a good story, good charm to this one as well. Drew Barrymore is this like news reporter, basically returns to like her former school, and lo and behold, she falls in love with his head teacher, and returns returns to write an article. But at the same time, whilst she's writing up this article, she does fall in love with like this teacher that works there, and she also has a reunion with like friends in a similar age to her that went to the same school as her as well. And there's like this I think there's like this prom disco that happens as well as a reunion. Just a really sweet little movie, this one, guys. This is kind of fantastic in some ways, and one I did really enjoy watching for the first time, and a great recommendation from my friend there as well, who is also, yeah, a great judge when it comes to movies. That's the film Never Been Kissed with Drew Barrymore, and I can say I have never kissed Drew Barrymore as well. So, this, guys, was possibly, again, an almighty grail. This was one of the bargains of the year, considering this is a long out of print title now, and this tends to go for a lot more like within other listings and so forth. And I searched on eBay out of the blue, and I'm not going to speak about this film for too long, because I am going to plan on doing my best first time watches of the year video probably early like next year, but this probably will be right up there. And again, this earlier in the year, I had such a great time going through Steven Soderbergh's filmography. I believe Traffic has just had its first Blu-ray release, which I would love to get on Blu-ray. And yeah, there's just a few other Steven Soderbergh's films that I watched for the first time after watching Black Bag, and just really, really enjoyed. I think he is a pretty underrated director. This is his directorial debut, and this is my favourite film from Steven Soderbergh as it stands. And this brand new premium copy only came to about, I think it was about £7-8 with postage. So absolutely delighted to pay that for a brand new copy of this, and that is Sex, Lies and Videotape. Absolutely amazing directorial debut film from Steven Soderbergh. Just a fantastic watch, and yeah, just great actors in there like James Spader, Peter Gallagher, Andy McDowell. Yeah, just an amazing movie, guys. Laura San Giacomo, yeah, absolutely great stuff. And I'll unbox this now, but yeah, just really delighted to get this in my Blu-ray collection at long last, because I must admit, guys, I wanted to get this one opposed to the Criterion version, because, yeah, just because it's got the original poster art on here as well. But yeah, so really good stuff. Absolutely amazing to get this for the price I did, and taking a look at the art cards as well. I can't wait to rewatch this one again, because I absolutely loved this one on first time viewing. Just a great, like, zany sort of low budget movie, done on like kind of this on a low budget. But for Steven Soderbergh to do this as his directorial debut, feel free to use this download code, because it got expired on New Year's Eve 2019. So there you go. And yeah, one of the bargains of the year, Sex, Lies and Videotape, which I cannot wait to watch for the first time on Blu-ray. Kind of a similar film, similar vein to that. And again, just wanted to buy more movies that I've already seen, but just yet to add them to my Blu-ray collection. Again, I went back to this film earlier in the year for the first time in absolute years, and just really, really enjoyed it. Really great film, and just, again, kind of ahead of its time, but just so good as well. And that is American Beauty. Yeah, absolutely fantastic film. Yeah, great, like, leading performances in this, and just, you know, like a great sort of like family driven story to this one as well, that's got a really interesting side plot. You know, like great kind of camera techniques as well. There's some great like aspects with that, but just the way the film is shot, the music from Thomas Newman, the way it's narrated, just a really good movie, this one, and just so well acted that won Best Picture at the Oscars and 5 Academy Awards there. So that is American Beauty. Yeah, great watch, that one. And I haven't seen this for a long time, but it was about $5.99. By the way, guys, got that off eBay for about £8, brand new and sealed. Got this one in HMV for about $5.99 again. Really great price, but a film I'm really looking forward to going back to after so many years, and that is Bugsy Malone, which I did speak about in my video about films that I watched for the first time when I was at school, and this was one of them. And yeah, but really looking forward to going back to this one after so many years, and it's going to just be a breath of fresh air going back to this one. Yeah, after so many years, and just a musical that I just remember being really well fond of. It's kind of like a retelling almost of the Romeo and Juliet story, this rivalry between these two gangs, and just, yeah, really had a great time with this one when I originally watched it. So there's that one, Bugsy Malone. And again, going back to what I was saying, guys, I am a sucker for British cinema, and I have seen this one a few times. I used to have it on DVD, but again, just been meaning to add it to my Blu-ray collection for so long now, and that is Four Lions. Yeah, but really, really funny film, this one. A film that might not get made today, to be honest, but still, taking it for what it is, just a really funny, off-the-wall sort of comedy where things just go like out of hand, blown out of proportion for these main characters. Just, yeah, really enjoyable film, and just some laugh out loud moments. And in this like digipack as well, just, yeah, directed by Chris Morris. So yeah, happy to get that one on Blu-ray, and I think I paid about, I think it was just about £7 with postage for that one on Blu-ray, brand new and sealed. Again, going back to what I was saying about, I did a video where I talked about a select of films I watched for the first time when I was at school. And yeah, this one I've seen a couple of times, but absolutely loved it, but haven't seen it for so many years, so I can't wait to go back and revisit this one. I know my very good friend Ash at Popcorn and Horror absolutely loves this film. I think this might be Ash's favourite film of all time. If I've got that wrong, Ash, apologies, but I think you did say this is your favourite film of all time, if not one of your favourite films ever, and that is Labyrinth. Yeah, this has had a 4K release, guys, but just personally was more than happy to get the Blu-ray for about, I think it was about £6 with postage off eBay, and just, yeah, really great fantasy adventure film with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, who I'm a big fan of, and he plays the Goblin King in there. And Jennifer Connelly plays Sarah in there, who's on a journey to find, like, her brother. Yeah, entertaining one, this one, and just a great, like, production from Jim Henson. That's Labyrinth. Again, guys, another film that recently got a 4K edition, but more than happy to just get this one on Blu-ray. And it was, I think I won it in an eBay auction for just about, I think it was about just under £6, was it? I think just under £6, probably a fiver for this Blu-ray. And I think personally, I just prefer this artwork to, I think, its previous Blu-ray release, and that is Edward Scissorhands. Fantastic fantasy film, this one from Tim Burton. And yeah, just love the friendship between Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder in this film. Just got some great creative vision to this one, and just the music from Danny Elfman. And it's just a beautiful story, a beautiful film, and just so many great actors in there. And Diana West, Vincent Price makes an appearance, Alan Arkin. Yeah, just a absolutely fantastic film, and probably one to watch during this time of year in, like, winter as well. So yeah, some exclusive artwork there. That is Edward Scissorhands. Then, guys, yeah, again, some more movies I would just been wanting to get on Blu-ray, and all movies I do really, really like. And this film I grew up with. I've seen many, many times over the years, but just been meaning to add it to my Blu-ray collection for the longest time, and that is Big with Tom Hanks. Absolutely great film from Penny Marshall. I believe Penny Marshall did, I think, another film with Tom Hanks, and I think Ollie spoken about it, like, recently. I could be getting that name wrong, but that is a film I'm quite curious to check out. But yeah, Penny Marshall anyway is an interesting director, and yeah, really glad to get this one on Blu-ray, and just yeah, have such a fun time with this one. And yeah, so really good one, and I really like kind of the New York, like, vibrancy of this movie as well. So there's that one. That's Big. Love the piano scene between Tom Hanks and Frank Langella as well. Excellent stuff. That's Big. Then a film I can only say I've seen the once, but absolutely loved it, and I do want to go back to this film pretty soon, actually, because One Battle After Another is currently standing as my #1 favourite film of the year. That could change, of course, but for right now, it is my #1 favourite film of the year. And this is also directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. And I think I got this off eBay for about £7-8, and that is There Will Be Blood. Absolutely wonderful film from PTA, and just Daniel Day-Lewis probably gives his career-defining performance of a lifetime in this film. This is just amazing, and the score, the cinematography, the kind of the father and son relationship side to this film is just incredible. But there are some really emotional, impactful scenes in there as well. So really great film, and yeah, awesome to get this one in my Blu-ray collection at long last. But I've only seen it the once, and it was about probably about 10 years ago, so long overdue a rewatch of that one. That's There Will Be Blood there. And yeah, I got this one from HMV. This has had a 4K release, but again, guys, was just more than happy to settle for the Blu-ray for this one. And it is again a film I've seen a couple times. I've seen about 2-3 times this film, and I've been meaning to go back to this film for so long now, so many years. But yeah, really looking forward to going back to this film at some point, and that is Leon the Professional, John Wright, Renault, Natalie Portman, Gary Oldman, who also does play the villain in this as well as he does in The Fifth Element. And yeah, just a really great kind of stylistic thriller kind of set around this like apartment as well, and where this hitman is basically looking after this girl after the tragedy of what happened to like her family. Just a really spellbinding piece of cinema, this one, that only cost about the sum of $6.99 there. So that's Leon. Yeah, and before I get onto the 4K selection of this video, I did get the other American comedy film I was referring to earlier, did come in the post yesterday, and that is Funny People. I haven't seen this for a long time, actually. It was probably about 13-14 years ago when I last watched this, and I think it was on DVD, and I think I got this off Music Magpie's eBay for about just under £2, so I was really delighted with that. And I do remember this being pretty good, like a comedy drama as well, like Adam Sandler. I think I remember Adam Sandler's had some really like kind of life-changing news, and he kind of wants to do as many like stand-up comedy shows as he can, and he starts to partner up with Seth Rogen to like work on like I think a new screenplay, or like work on some like like new comedy material for a stand-up show. Yeah, I do remember this one being pretty good, and Judd Apatow, who's done a fair few of these like American comedy films. So yeah, really delighted with that one for just under £2, and I haven't seen the film for so long as well, guys, so gonna be great to go back to that one. That is Funny People. And if Adam was walking along the beach, it would be a sheer coincidence because it would be Adam Sandler. And yeah, I mean, Adam Sandler probably would have, it's surprising he didn't even star in the Dune films. So there we go. Now onto the 4K. So we've got a couple of Arrow titles, one Criterion, and there's 2 4Ks I got in the 2 for £30 Savvy deal. So this one, I did do an unboxing of this film on my YouTube Shorts, I think it was. But I've heard this film is absolutely brilliant. but super violent. So I'm gonna have to be in the right mood for this one. Oof. Yeah, definitely. And that is the film The Sadness. Now, I got recommended this film by... It was a few people: John at Mondo Chelovek, there was Jordan at Movie Worm, and Tim recommending me this film. Tim has spoken very highly of this film a few times on his channel. So, yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out for the first time. I'm gonna, all these unwatched titles that are featured in this video, guys, by the way, I am gonna add them to my unwatched shelf as well, so it's going to be great because it gives it a bit more of a variety there, like going forward for the series. But I've heard so many good things about this film, guys. Meant to be super violent, but really, really good as well. So yeah, just a couple images there. So yeah, and again, that art cards for a film that could potentially be released on Monday the 5th of January, because it is called The Birthday, and that's when my birthday is. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out, guys, because I've heard so many good things about it. So that is The Sadness. And this was the one and only Arrow title I got in the latest Arrow sale. And yeah, I've been wanting to check this film out for so long, guys. I've been recommended this film by my very good friend Cy Robson. Cy is a massive fan of this film, and I know my very good friend Ryan at Let's Get Kicking Movies watched it. He really enjoyed it, and Craig at RPM Music spoken really highly of this film as well. So all those guys being good judges when it comes to film, I would take a look at this one, and that is the original Taking the Pelham 1, 2, 3. Again, guys, I've heard so many good things about this one. I have seen the remake from Tony Scott, which I thought was okay. It was all right, that one for me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a watch. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this one out for the first time. Just a few images there we go. Walter Maffei, Robert Shaw, directed by Joseph Sargent. Yeah, good stuff. Just a few images in there. There we go. Yeah, I've seen Stuart picked this one up recently as well, and we'll have a look at the reversible artwork. Oh, tidy. Original artwork there as well. So yeah, really looking forward to giving this one a first time watch. And go back to the remake and see how it compares to the remake as well. But yeah, really glad I've waited now and got this one at in the Arrow sale. Some of that. Excellent. So that's, yeah, the pickup in the Arrow sale from last month, the Taking the Pelham 1, 2, 3, which I'm really looking forward to checking out. And I tell you what, guys, whilst we're on the subject of boutique labels, I showed the Criterion 4K pre-order that I made a while back, and I got it yeah, at the tail end of last month. The Criterion sale is on right now, the latest Criterion sale, and there are a few titles I have got my eye on. I do want to try and get there's Gummo, Kajimusha. I think there's Destiny Rides Again with Jimmy Stewart. I'm sure there was something else. I'm just trying to remember. Drugstore Cowboys, the other one I want to try and get hold of in the Criterion sale as well. But yeah, this is the it's not that often I tend to now get as many criterions as I used to, but had to get the 4K criterion. It's A History of Violence from David Cronenberg. Absolutely fantastic film with David Cronenberg. From David Cronenberg, Viggo Mortensen, William Hurt, Ed Harris. So yeah, just a great cast all round, and just a really good like crime thriller, this one, which I haven't seen for absolute years. Been a bit of a recurring theme in this video. And yeah, the discs and the pamphlet in there. And I did show this in my my YouTube short as well. So yeah, very happy to get that one, and I haven't seen it for absolute years, so yeah, going to be really good to go back to that one. That is the film A History of Violence. And a couple of 4Ks in the 2 for £30 Savvy deal. Both of these films I absolutely love. Well, one of which I've only seen the once, again, 10 years ago. Been a bit of a recurring theme in this video, lol. But yeah, I had to get it because I haven't seen it for the longest time. And I know this film I'm just going to love again on revisit. It is a film that I have to be in the right mood for as well, because it is quite a tough like cookie of a film to watch as well. And that is Requiem for a Dream. Absolutely amazing film. This one kind of focuses on individual characters and what it's like when they're you know, like kind of with drug addiction and drugs. And yeah, it's quite a harrowing watch. You know, the scene with Ellen Burstyn, who's absolutely amazing in this film, and you know, like, you really see her kind of break down, and that it's quite a harrowing watch at times, but an amazing movie. And yeah, Darren Aronofsky, just a fantastic director. Yeah, Ellen Bernstein, Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, Marlon Wayans. Yeah, really, really good stuff, and just great to get this one in the 2 for £30 Zavvi sale. And the last one, guys, and yeah, one of my favourite films of all time, and I can't believe it has taken me this long to finally get this one on 4K. And yeah, just one of, still like, there's one of a few of like some of my all-time favourites. Surprisingly, I still am yet to on Blu-ray or 4K or just in the collection in general. But it was an absolute sin that I didn't have this in my collection, considering this is in my top 5 films of all time and one of the greatest films I have ever seen still to this day, and that is the wonderful Forrest Gump. Yeah, I absolutely love and adore this film. I know this film doesn't work for everyone, guys, and that's absolutely fine. That's the beauty of movies. Different strokes for different folks. One person's treasure is another person's tripe, really. But that's the beauty of movies. Variety is the spice of life, and that's what makes the world go around. And yeah, this film I just absolutely love, though. Just a film that takes you on a journey, and it is through like the vision of Forrest, you know, Gump, and we just see him, you know, like when he's growing up, and we see him, you know, like bond a friendship with Jenny, and then, you know, like they'll spend time, you know, like distant from one another, and then Forrest will, you know, like meet many other characters along the way, and it's just, there's characters here and there that you know, like are here, and then some characters sadly make a departure, and we just see this full story just unfold, and it is just absolute perfection. I absolutely love and adore every single minute of this film, and yeah, just a wonderful film, where, you know, 2009 was the year when I was really kind of, you know, like kind of checking out like kind of more films in like within the drama genre, but like other movies as well. So yeah, just absolutely amazing, guys. I can't wait to like rewatch this one at some point. So that is the awesome Forrest Gump. So there you go, guys. That's it. That is it for possibly what could be my best Blu-ray and 4K haul. I have absolutely loved doing this video, and yeah, really looking forward to potentially picking up some titles in the Criterion sale. I know there's a BFI 2 for £15 sale on at the minute, and yeah, so it's really great. And obviously we've got the Black Friday sale to look forward to, which I'm very excited for. Yeah, there's some titles I definitely have got my eye out that should be reduced in that sale. So yeah, guys, I just want to say once again, thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And yep, I'm going to see Predator Badlands this afternoon at the Market Pavilion here in Blythe, which I've heard very good things about. I went to go and see that. Bugonia, the new one with Emma Stone, the same director of The Favourite and Poor Things. Can never pronounce that director's name, but that director's made some great films. But Bugonia, really did enjoy that. And then last night I saw Gary Newman a second time around at Newcastle City Hall, and Gary was awesome, guys. My 50th gig that I've attended to as well in total, and just, yeah, really enjoyed it. He played the Telecon album in full, and that album is sweet. Love that album. And yeah, he played some of he was playing mostly like his classic significant material there, and yeah, really good gig that was. And would definitely go and see Gary Newman again at some point, possibly if he was to ever do the 50th anniversary tour, possibly, of the Pleasure Principle and replicas, something like that. That'd be absolutely lush. So yeah, guys, hope everyone has a wonderful weekend ahead. I'll actually have to think what my next video is going to be, but I have got yeah, I am going to another gig at the weekend in Newcastle at the band called Little Comets, who are a pretty good northeast band. And yeah, so I'll have to think what my next video is going to be before episode 8 of the Unwatched Shelf series. So yeah, guys, once again, guys, thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, can't wait to deliver more content. And do let me know in the comments, guys, have you seen any of those movies and what's your thoughts on them? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend ahead, and I love you all dearly. From the comments, the messages, and everything else, thanks a million, guys. It means so dearly much, and I'll be back for more content soon there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys, thanks a million.